Theory: how the candy cane returned and changed GPO forever. On December 23rd, 2024, Phoeyu made a shocking decision. He brought back the candy cane, one of the most sought-after weapons in Grand Peace Online. Originally, this sword was a limited time item, a rare prize that only OG players had. It was a flex, a status symbol, and a highly valued trade piece in the GPO community. But there was a catch. Phoeyu stated that the candy cane would be only available until December 26th. Players rushed to obtain it, thinking they had just 3 days to claim the legendary weapon. However, something unexpected happened. The candy cane didn't disappear. It stayed in the game far longer than Phoeyu originally announced, and the decision backfired in a way no one saw coming. Phoeyu's plan, a failed attempt to boost GPO's player count. It's no secret that limited time events often increase player engagement in online games. The idea is simple: bring back a highly desired item for a short period, and people will log in, grind, and possibly even spend Robux to get it. This is likely what Phoeyu had in mind when he brought back the candy cane. By making a rare item available again, he may have expected more players to return to the game, high playtime and engagement, and an increase in GPO's overall popularity. But here's where the problem starts. It didn't work. Instead of boosting the player count, the number barely changed. The candy cane was not enough of a reason for players who had already left the game to return. Those who were still active either already had powerful weapons or weren't interested in an item that in reality had already lost its legendary status. What made things worse? Instead of excitement, Phoeyu's decision created backlash. The backlash, how the candy cane returned, angered the community. At first, players who didn't have the candy cane were happy. They finally had a chance to obtain a weapon that was once locked behind exclusivity. But for many others, especially long-time players, this move felt like a betrayal. The candy cane lost its rarity. One of the main reasons why candy cane was so valuable was because it was rare. Players who had it before could flex it, knowing that it was a limited time weapon that might never return. By bringing it back, Phoeyu removed the exclusivity. Suddenly, something that was once a legendary trade item became just another obtainable sword. Players who had spent months trading for it or grinding back when it was first available felt like their efforts were wasted. In the GPO trading community, values matters. It seems like prestige candy cane, which once held incredible worth, saw a massive drop in demand. Or its demand might actually been increased. Many veteran players saw that this as an unfair move. What was once a symbol of dedication and rarity had been reduced to just another item. The false time limit made players feel lied to. Phoeyu originally said that the candy cane would only be available until December 26th. This created a sense of urgency. Players rushed to grind and trade for it, believing it would disappear forever. But then, the candy cane didn't go away. It stayed in the game much longer than expected and caused even more frustration. Players who rushed to get it felt scammed. They could have taken their time instead of grinding intensely for 3 days. Traders who paid high prices for it felt cheated. They spent rare items thinking the candy cane was disappearing, only for it to stay available for much longer. This led to a growing sense of distrust towards limited time events in GPO. If an item that was supposed to be limited could just stay longer than announced, then what's stopping Phoeyu from bringing back other rare items whenever he wants? The bigger picture, what this means for GPO future. This situation set a dangerous precedent. The candy cane was considered one of GPO's true limited items. Its returns proves that no item is truly exclusive forever. This raises serious questions about the future of the game. Will other rare items return? If the candy cane can come back, what about prestige candy cane or other past event items? Is any item really limited? If items can be reintroduced at any time, it changes how players view rarity and value in the GPO trading community. Personally, I don't trust Phoeyu anymore. If candy cane can come back, any of the other limited items can come back by his choice. Will future events be trusted? If Phoeyu says an item will be available for only 3 days, will players believe him next time? By bringing back the candy cane and keeping it longer than promised, Phoeyu may have unintentionally shifted the way players view GPO's economy and limited time items forever. My final thoughts are miscalculation that changed GPO. In the end, Phoeyu's decision to bring back the candy cane was meant to help the game, but it had the opposite effect. Instead of increasing player numbers, it led to backlash, frustration, and questions about the future of rare items. The candy cane's return wasn't about one weapon. It was about trust between players and developers, the value of rare items, and the direction of Grindpeace Online as a whole. Was this a one-time mistake? Or is this a sign that no item in GPO will ever be truly limited again? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Goodbye.